friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sarah and this is My Blessed Kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious orange chicken. If you want to know how I make this delicious recipe, just stay with me and let's get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on the ingredients for our sauce. We'll need 1/4 cup of onions, 5 green onions, just the green, 6 minced garlic cloves, 1 teaspoon of ginger, it can be minced or chopped, 1 teaspoon of accent and 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1/4 cup of orange marmalade, 1/4 cup of orange juice, 1/4 cup of hoisin sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sambal or garlic chili, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and finally at the end, a quick drizzle of sesame seed oil. All right, for our chicken, we're gonna need, you can either use chicken breast or you can use chicken thighs. So I just cut them up a little bigger than a bite-sized piece because we're gonna have the batter on it, okay? So I have about 2 pounds of chicken breast here. To that, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. In a separate bowl, you're gonna need 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of cornstarch. You'll just mix it all in one bowl. Make sure that everything is incorporated. We're just gonna mix in the dry ingredients. Just make sure everything is well incorporated. What you can do is you can get rice wine vinegar or whatever you have and just pour some over your chicken. Just a good pour. Go ahead and mix it up. It's gonna help it stay really tender. We're not gonna add any salt to this because we have chicken bouillon in here, and then our sauce is gonna have sufficient amount of salt, so it'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and transfer 1 cup of your mixture into your chicken, okay? Now what we reserved here, we're gonna use that for tempura. Okay, and we'll be adding cold water to that in just a few. Let's go ahead and get a good mix in here. Make sure everything is coated. This here is just gonna give you the certainty that your tempura is gonna adhere to it. So it's gonna get a good coating. It's what we want. Oops, so this is what we're looking for. Alrighty, now what we're gonna do is go ahead and start our sauce and then we'll do the tempura mix. Alright, see you at the stove. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on our sauce. We're just gonna need about 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use whatever oil you have. I'm just using some olive oil, but for the chicken, I'll just use vegetable. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna add in our onions, our chili flakes and accent. And we're just gonna saute this just until it becomes translucent, until it becomes very fragrant, okay? Okay, I have it on a medium-high heat, so we're just gonna stay here for about 2 minutes. All right, now they've become translucent and very fragrant. We're gonna go ahead and add in our soy sauce, ginger. Basically gonna add everything in. It's a lot of ingredients, but the sauce comes together so fast. The only thing that you're gonna put in last would of course be your garlic and then your flurry that consists of your cornstarch, okay? Your garlic chili. If you wanna use that, there's sambal, orange juice. Just gonna let that marry together. You're gonna add in your brown sugar and your white sugar, your hoisin sauce, now your garlic, and you have this on a medium-high heat. So right now, what I do is I get my vinegar and my cornstarch, and I'm just gonna mix it together. Okay, just pour that in. And we're just gonna mix it up. And that smells so good. And we're just gonna wait until it thickens up. All right, he's already gotten thick, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna turn him off, move it to the side, and just cover it. And now, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and start with our frying of the chicken. So I'm gonna bring you back to show how we are going to coat the chicken, and then we can get started. All right, now you're gonna wanna add 2 cups of cold water into the rest of the mixture that you have, okay? It's gonna be super watery, you just keep mixing. And once we notice that everything has already been mixed, I'm gonna show you the consistency that we're looking for, okay? It's like a heavy whipping cream consistency. So it's not sticking on here. A show. See how the back is? It's just dump them over where we had the chicken that has been drenched in flour. Try to be gentle because you don't want to take off the flour that it has on it already. At this time, your pan should already be preheated. So you're gonna put about 2 cups of oil, and you're not gonna wanna crowd these, okay? All right, it's time to go over to the fryer. See you there in a bit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check to see if our oil is ready. It is bubbling up as soon as I put this wooden spoon in there, so that tells us that we are ready to go. That should be good. We're gonna let them cook down. Should just be about 4 minutes, and make sure not to crowd your chicken, okay? See the little excess that it's gonna give you over here? You can just take that out. It's a beautiful crust. If they stick together, kind of break them up just a little bit and let them continue on. So I'm gonna put a paper towel here, a wire rack, so it won't get soggy on us. All right, and go ahead, check them. They look like they're golden brown. They're smaller, they're chicken breasts, so they're ready. Okay. And remember, when you take them out, they're still gonna be cooking with all the residual heat, okay? All right, y'all. To eliminate a lot of these extra little crispies, if your chicken is all coated, you don't need all that extra tempura batter in there anymore. You can just dump what you can out and just leave everything else coated. But if you like to have those little crispies, then by all means. And at this time, if you wanna, make your white rice, go ahead and do that, because this is gonna be ready in no time. And just real quick, if you're tempted to stir it, don't. When you put them in, they're gonna go to the bottom, but they're gonna come to the surface, okay? So don't stir them, just leave them alone. Bye. So we're just gonna continue this until we're finished frying. This is how they're gonna come out. Hear that? All right, see you back in a bit. All right, what I'm doing now is just going ahead and I'm picking the chicken up from the wire rack. This is our sauce. We like to do the chicken first. We can always heat the sauce up just a little bit, but the chicken, you want it hot when you bite into it, not hot sauce, cold chicken, okay? So what we're gonna do is just make a small little opening on one side. Put some of the chicken in, mix it carefully, okay? Pick up the sauce, just stir it around. And then on this side, we'll just do the remainder. If you want another spoon to help you out, by all means do it. It is so helpful. You just want to flip them over just carefully because you don't want to take his little beautiful crust off. And there we have it, orange chicken. All right, and now for the best part. Super delicious. So spot on. You won't have to go to the Chinese restaurants anymore. It is filled with flavor, and I'm just super excited for you to try this. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. And until next time, from my blessed kitchen to yours. Bye.
Con tus labios rosados, yo me muero por una prueba de placer. Siempre que estoy a tu lado, lo que siento